Welcome to ACA's Native Speaker Series. Today, we're diving into the exciting world of idioms. I bet you've heard the saying, "It's raining cats and dogs." And no, it doesn't mean animals are falling from the sky. Learn these 20 smart idioms to instantly sound like a native speaker and take your English to the next level. Be sure to watch till the end for some expert practice tips to remember when and how to use these idioms confidently. What is an idiom? An idiom is a phrase where the words mean something different than their literal definitions. Think of idioms like secret codes that reveal themselves as you learn more about English culture. For example, if I say to break the ice, I don't mean literally cracking ice, but rather making people feel more comfortable. Let's start with break the ice. Breaking the ice means starting a conversation in a way that makes everyone feel at ease. Imagine meeting new people. The first few minutes can feel awkward. Telling a joke or sharing something funny breaks the ice and helps people relax. Example, at a party, someone might tell a funny story to break the ice with new friends. Hit the nail on the head. Another popular idiom is hit the nail on the head. When you hit the nail on the head, you're exactly right about something. Example, when you guessed "I'd love that movie," you hit the nail on the head. Piece of cake. When something is very easy, we say it's a piece of cake. Think of tasks that come naturally to you, like making a simple recipe or doing a hobby you love. Example, learning the alphabet was a piece of cake. Spill the beans. When someone spills the beans, they reveal a secret or give away information they were supposed to keep hidden. Example, he accidentally spilled the beans about the surprise party. On cloud 9. To be on cloud 9 means to feel extremely happy, almost like you're floating. Imagine getting great news or celebrating something special. That's when you're on cloud 9. Example, she was on cloud 9 after winning the competition. Burning the midnight oil. Ever stayed up really late to finish something important? That's called burning the midnight oil. This idiom comes from the old days when people used oil lamps to work late into the night. Example, she was burning the midnight oil to finish her project on time. Bite the bullet. Bite the bullet means to face something tough or unpleasant with courage. This one is great for situations when you have to do something you'd rather avoid. Example, he didn't want to go to the dentist, but he bit the bullet and made an appointment. Under the weather. When someone feels sick or not quite themselves, they might say they're under the weather. So, if you're feeling down with a cold or just tired, that's a good phrase to use. Example, I was feeling a bit under the weather, so I took the day off to rest. The ball is in your court. If the ball is in your court, it means it's your turn to make a decision or take action. Imagine playing a game of tennis. When the ball's on your side, you're the one who has to make the next move. Example, I gave him all the details, so now the ball's in his court. Cost an arm and a leg. This idiom is used to describe something that's really expensive. If something costs an arm and a leg, it's so pricey that it feels like you'd have to sacrifice a lot to afford it. Example, that luxury car costs an arm and a leg. Throw in the towel. Throw in the towel means to give up or admit defeat. Imagine a boxer throwing a towel into the ring to signal that they're done. This idiom is great for talking about situations where someone decides to stop trying. Example, after several failed attempts to fix the computer, he finally threw in the towel. A blessing in disguise. A blessing in disguise refers to something that seems bad at first, but ends up being good in the long run. It's like a hidden gift that only reveals itself later. Example, losing his job was a blessing in disguise because it led him to start a successful business. The best of both worlds. When you have the best of both worlds, you're enjoying the advantages of two different situations or choices without any drawbacks. Example, living in the suburbs gives her the best of both worlds, a quiet home and easy access to the city. Cry over spilled milk. To cry over spilled milk means to be upset about something that cannot be undone or changed. It's about moving on from small mistakes or accidents. Example, it's over now, so there's no point crying over spilled milk. Jump on the bandwagon. Jump on the bandwagon means to join or support something that's already popular or successful. It's used when people follow a trend or movement. Example, everyone's jumping on the bandwagon and using that new app. Bite off more than you can chew. This means to take on a task that is too difficult or too much to handle. It's about overcommitting yourself. Example, she bit off more than she could chew when she agreed to manage 2 projects at once. Burn the bridge. Burning the bridge means to destroy a relationship or opportunity, often irreparably. It's about making a decision that can't be undone. Example, when he left the company, he burned the bridge with his boss. Speak of the devil. This idiom is used when a person who has just been mentioned unexpectedly appears or arrives. Example, we were just talking about John, and then, speak of the devil, he walks in. Barking up the wrong tree. If someone is barking up the wrong tree, they're mistaken about something or are pursuing the wrong idea. This idiom comes from hunting dogs who may bark at the wrong tree, thinking the prey is there when it's not. Example, if you think I'm the one who started the rumor, you're barking up the wrong tree. To throw cold water on something means to discourage or dampen enthusiasm about an idea or plan. Imagine someone excitedly sharing a new project, and another person points out all the problems. It's like throwing cold water on their excitement. Example, he was all set to go on the trip, but his friend threw cold water on it by mentioning the weather forecast. Practice tips for remembering idioms. Now that we've covered these idioms, let's talk about how you can remember them and start using them naturally. Here are some expert practice tips. Use flashcards with context sentences. Write each idiom on a flashcard with a sentence on the back. Go through your cards daily to test yourself. Try to use idioms in your daily conversations. Pick 1 idiom a day and challenge yourself to use it at least twice, whether with friends or in a journal entry. Play Idiom of the Day. Choose an idiom each day, write it on a sticky note, and try to use it as much as possible. Watch TV shows and listen for idioms. Pay attention to English shows and movies. When you hear an idiom, pause and repeat it to yourself. Connect idioms to personal experiences. Relate idioms to your own experiences to help make them memorable. Let's wrap up with a quick practice session. I'll read a sentence with a blank, and your job is to fill it in with the right idiom. Let's go! When she realized she couldn't fix her bike on her own, she decided to just blank and call a mechanic. Answer: throw in the towel. Well done if you remembered that one. After moving to a quieter neighborhood close to the city, he finally had blank, peaceful living with easy city access. Answer: the best of both worlds. Great choice if you got that. She thought the delay was a setback, but it turned out to be blank because it gave her more time to prepare. Answer: a blessing in disguise. Nice work. If you're asking me for help on this topic, you're definitely blank. I'm not an expert in this area. Answer: barking up the wrong tree. Excellent. When leaving the company, he made sure not to blank so he could return if he wanted. Answer: burn bridges. When she spilled her coffee on the table, she quickly cleaned it up and decided not to blank because it was already done. Answer: cry over spilled milk. Everyone at the office started using that new productivity tool, so I decided to blank and try it too. Answer: jump on the bandwagon. He took on too many tasks at work this week and realized he had blank when he couldn't finish everything on time. Answer: bite off more than he could chew. We were just talking about her promotion, and then, blank. She walked in to share the good news. Answer: speak of the devil. The new smartphone he bought was amazing, but it really blank. Answer: cost an arm and a leg. Great job! How many did you get right? Comment down below and let us know. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this lesson and want to improve your English skills further, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Join ACA today and start learning how to speak like a native with expert American-based educators. We're here to help you master English and take your skills to the next level. See you in the next video.